Hello everyone, it is January 16th. Let me very quickly show you what I'm wearing and then I'll talk about the top because I made it this morning. So, this is a Sinclair Yasmin dress made as a peplum top. So it just comes to my hip, wearing it with a pair of pants. It's got this cool waistband detail, some pleats, like little gathers in the shoulders and gathers in the waist. And it is really comfy. I changed the sleeves. I added a pleat that's actually in the back part of the sleeve, which is a little different. So it makes these kind of cool little pleat lines in the back of the dress, shirt. I'm not sure if I'd do that again, but I just wanted a way to change it up a little bit because I was kind of getting bored of doing the same pleat style, the same sleeve style all the time. I'm wearing a necklace that's going to, of course, blow out. Can I get you guys to see it? It is made by my friend Spark, who swatched over me on Instagram. It's this little skeleton. Isn't he precious? I love the little frame around this, little black kind of Victorian inspired frame. My lipstick today is Urban Decay Wonderland, which is sadly discontinued, but if you are not cruelty free, you can dupe it with Revlon Cherries in the Snow, which is how I found it in the first place. And I tried to do a cut crease today, and man, I could have blended that a little better, but I think it came out okay. I'm gonna put a sweater on because I'm a little cold. This is second day hair of that same wet set I did yesterday that was really curly and came out pretty good. I am happy with that. So I'm not feeling tremendous today. I was okay. I got to sew this morning, which I'm really grateful for. I got to work. And then about half an hour ago, my IBS started to be really excitable. So I'm not doing too great right now, but hopefully I'll feel better later. We did some TV watching last night, which I'll talk about in a minute, but it allowed me to get some knitting done on my little blouse kind of cardigan shirt thing I'm making. So as you can see, there's quite a lot more done. I want to make sure I don't drop stitches off these needles. But yeah, so I'm knitting the body, and it comes below my waist now. So I will be able to switch to the black ribbing very soon and pretty much have this all done. Probably in another couple weeks. So maybe before I stop vlogging for the month, you guys will see the finished one. It just depends on how bored I get with the ribbing and the sleeves, because that does happen. So last night we watched the 2 episodes that were released of WandaVision, which was really awesome. I can't really explain what it's about because it doesn't really tell you. It's kind of weird. It's Wanda and Vision from the Avengers, and it looks like they're trapped in this sort of television world. So the first episode was very much 1950s. So like it was all black and white, and they were dressed in 1950s clothing. So it looked amazing. Wanda wore this incredible series of outfits that were just gorgeous. She had the 50s hair. She looked amazing. And then in the second episode, it looked like it had moved ahead in time to like almost an early 1960s kind of look. Like she wore pants. You know, Vision looked adorable. You actually got to see Paul Bettany because when he's around other people, so they're like pretending that they're not a witch and a weird robot hologram person. So Paul Bettany actually doesn't always look like Vision from the movie. Sometimes he looks like him. So that's kind of fun. And he wears like these little old man Mr. Rogers sweaters, and it's so perfect and vintage. They should get some sort of award for the acting that they've done in this, because they completely ape the style of those 1950s sitcoms and 60s sitcoms. So there's like a wacky next door neighbor, and like there's this, just a lot of really fun things. I don't want to give anything away, but what I love about it is they really paid attention. Like the first episode has overtones of like I Love Lucy and Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie, and then you also get moments that are very like her wearing pants is very Mary Tyler Moore show. So like, the Dick Van Dyke show. So you get a lot of those types of things. So I think even if you don't love Marvel, you might be charmed by this, just because seeing people so lovingly recreate a vintage television show is really fun. There's some Easter eggs that I won't talk about because they're just really cute, but like pay attention to the ads because they're really fun. There's an ad in each of the first 2 episodes. It's like a fake television ad, and they're so good. So I cannot wait to understand why they're in this weird alternate, television world and what's going to happen. It's pretty exciting. I really like Scarlet Witch. She's a great character. I've always loved Vision. I'm a big Paul Bettany fan. I've always really enjoyed him. And I'm so, is she Elizabeth Olsen? Elizabeth Olsen. I am so impressed by her. And she I laughed and laughed at her doing like that I Love Lucy style acting where she's like, oh, and it's just really cute. And so I highly recommend it. It's on Disney Plus. But yeah, that's pretty much what we did last night. I did some knitting and we watched that, and it was great. I'm planning on doing some more knitting today. I'm really happy with this top. I kind of wish, I'm covered in cat hair because I have 3 cats, but I kind of wish I would have ordered fabric and made a black version of this dress. I've made this dress so many times now, but this is the first time I've made it as like a short version, like a shirt, and I will definitely do that again. I'm trying to make more basics. I feel like I sew a lot of dresses and I almost never sew any tops or skirts or pants or anything like that, so I want to fix that this year. So that is part of that plan. And this is a good start. This is cute, and I feel like I could wear it with like a pencil skirt that's black and have almost like a fake dress look. I was also thinking it might be nice to make a bigger peplum on this top and then put a pencil skirt attached to it, so I get like kind of a dress with a peplum effect. So I might do that at some point. But yeah, the wheels are turning. Yesterday I did try to sew and it did not go well. I ended up like really screwing up what I was working on and wasting some fabric, and thankfully it was like testing fabric, so it wasn't anything precious. But I had a headache and I just wasn't in the mindset. So definitely my advice is that when it comes to things like sewing, just make sure you're like in that mindset and you're ready to do it. I had a headache and I shouldn't have even tried, but I did it anyway. That is why I like knitting for days when my stomach's bad or my head hurts, because I can knit inside on the couch, and kind of, if I do an easy pattern, I don't really have to think about it too much. And sometimes that's nice. Like you get your hands busy, you feel like you're accomplishing something while you're sick, but you're not having to like really use brain power that might be a bit fuzzy. So I'm probably gonna do more work on that sweater like I said today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Saturday. Have a good weekend. Bye.